McLeod with Diamond Investing News, and here today with me is Yaniv Marcus, investment strategist at Leibish Co, a supplier of natural fancy colored diamonds of all colors and sizes. So until now, we've talked mostly about auctions and investments, but today we're going to talk about fancy colored diamonds in general, including where demand is coming from, where it's headed, and how prices will be affected. So to start off, how has market demand for fancy colored diamonds been for the last few years, and where will the next growth come from?
Currently in the short term, Charlotte, we feel that demand is very strong in Asia, China, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, the whole Asia Pacific area. That's really in the near term. In the medium term, we find that South America and emerging markets as a whole is going to be in the medium term. In the longer term, we even find Africa to be a fantastic opportunity. There's a lot of capital being invested there. A lot of wealth is being created. Demand is going to spur. So we're pretty confident from short term until long term.
Okay. So knowing that demand is expected to grow, how are mining companies planning to supply enough diamonds to the market?
It's quite a challenge, actually. We've seen De Beers now making a lot of efforts trying to find new mines. Currently, there are no new mines on schedule to be open, and if they do found, it's going to take about 7 years before you can produce diamonds. So there's going to be a gap between 2018 to 2022, somewhere in that area where there's going to be a real lack of supply compared to demand.
Okay. And so based on what you've told me, how will prices for fancy colored diamonds be affected?
The normal supply-demand rules of economics basically telling us that the prices are going to continue to go up. Currently, the demand is almost 2.5 times the ability of supply in the market. And De Beers just announced, a 5% increase in rough for the next several years. So, we see the prices going up. And fancy color, it's going to be even more because they're rarer.
Okay. And so finally, how is Leibish Co positioning itself to capitalize on demand?
Well, it's quite exciting. I mean, we've just announced our strategic alliance with Kela, a Chinese e-tailer in China. They're pretty big online for jewelry. They've been around since 2007. The official announcement is going to be next week at the Diamond Show in Hong Kong. Media is going to come. I mean, it's pretty significant for the industry, seeing where demand is going.
Oh, okay, that sounds exciting. So thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Have a great day, Charlotte.